Hey everyone, and welcome into the initiative order for Just in Time Dresden's Fate, our Dresden Files Accelerated actual play. Before we recap where we left off and get into our amazing intro video, why doesn't everyone go around and introduce yourself, your pronouns, character pronouns, and then I guess like what your mantle is and your race. So why don't you start it off, Alex?
Of course, I would love to start it off. I am Alex, and I will be Dogfoot. We are both he, him, and Dogfoot is a Winter Fey goblin. That is
Awesome.
us.
Awesome. Gus.
Gus playing Vold, both he, him. Weird creature monster hunter.
Awesome. Kai.
Hi, I'm Kai. I play Amelia, and we both go by she, her. And she is a were creature criminal.
Awesome. Keith.
Hi, I'm Keith. I go by he, him, and tonight I'm playing Alice, who goes by she, her. Alice is a regular human reporter.
And Void.
Regular human. Hi, I'm Void. I use they them, but I'm playing Ari, who doesn't really understand pronouns anyway. What English is not their native language. And she's a fae.
And I am Pluto. My pronouns are they, them, and I will be playing everyone else. Specifically tonight, I'll be playing Karen Murphy. But before we get into that, let's go over to our intro video. Okay, everyone, welcome back. So to recap last episode, our adventurers made it into the time realm, escaping the Earl King, to find the time realm fractured, a little out of sync with stuff not acting the way it should, library falling down and then reorienting itself, the Time Queen missing, and gifts left for each of them in their rooms. Certain gift that Amelia received is a very familiar necklace that has been occurring in and out of their life since this whole series started. That broke and sent them flying onto the island of Demon Reach. And while they were orienting themselves there and kind of figuring the lay of the land, realizing they were pretty far out from Chicago and Lake Michigan, I believe, the rest of the party followed suit and made their way after them to Demon Reach, where they found out the necklace could communicate with the island itself. And as they were trying to decide their next course of action, a barrier went up around the group and outstepped Karen Murphy, but with weird purple energy glowing beneath their skin, eyes completely purple and looking very malicious intent at the party. So let's get back. Music on. Let's see what the get.
I have Purple Rain stuck in my head now.
I can't legally play that song, but okay.
What?
But
You
yeah,
have the rights to Leo.
no, I don't, unfortunately, right? Heron steps forward. You see this pulsing like purple barrier like surrounding the clearing in the forest, probably like a 50-foot radius barrier going all the way up to the shoreline. And they just kind of look at the five of you. You guys have been interfering in my master's plans for too long. Tell me where your master is, and we don't have to fight.
Who are you?
You know who I am. Karen Murphy. Lieutenant Karen Murphy. Or at least I used to be.
Used to be Karen Murphy or used to be lieutenant?
Both.
Were you promoted or demoted?
I did miss your humor, Dogfoot. Too bad I'm gonna have to kill you.
Wait, how long have you
That
not
is
seen
too
us
bad.
for?
A long time. A very long time.
Okay, that's cool. Can you like give me a number?
I lost track.
Okay, like 4 years or like 400?
Probably higher than 400. But
Wouldn't you be
What?
dead?
you would think so, right? But as much as I'm loving our chat, where is Queen Amara?
We don't actually know. You should probably ask someone else. Right, guys?
Guess it's as good as ours.
We don't know.
I
Would I
sense
lie to
her-
you? You know I can't, right?
I sense her magic on the five of you. She gestures and like Amelia's necklace starts to glow.
Like telling somebody they
this-
smell like donuts after they walk out of a bakery.
This I don't think has anything to do with her. If you want it, you can have it. It's kind of been following me for years and it's given me nothing but trouble, so
In order to take that, I'm gonna have to kill you, which I'll be doing shortly.
I don't think it's necessary. You could just take the thing.
If you
She
don't know
offered it to
anything,
you.
you have no use of me.
What if, hear me out, you don't kill us? Have you considered that?
I think that's a good plan.
Yeah,
really
but
good idea.
see, if I don't kill you, then you know too much, and I can't let that happen.
I can forget
Who-
easily.
Yeah, me too.
We don't
Who are
know
we gonna tell?
anything.
yeah.
I traveled through time. That's a really fun thing for people to believe.
She at this point takes her trench coat off. She's wearing like this trench coat. It's like part trench coat, part like outer robes kind of deal. She like throws it off, and she's just in like a very torn up white beater and jeans. And you see more of the veins just like pulsing through their body, and they just snap their fingers, and the barrier closes to about half the size it is now. And she just starts to walk forward towards the five of you.
Dogfoot, you may not want to eat any more of that purple powder because look at that.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
a good idea.
I'm a hide behind Vold.
Vold is immediately transforming.
Okay, cool. You don't think you have to do anything to transform, so
I don't remember. It,
I
I
think
think I just
I think you
Pretty
have to
sure.
scream it's morphin time. I believe. At the top of your lungs.
that is the wrong
Let me look at the rule book real
TIO
quick.
stream.
okay. I agreed to be pink. I am not screaming that.
No, you have to do the cliche like Super Saiyan transformation. You just gotta start like grit your teeth and just start
Yeah.
yelling.
Scream until you go blonde.
We're talking to the guy who doesn't watch anime.
It's like Alex said, you scream until you go blonde. That's literally what
Yeah.
it is.
We'll be here for 5 episodes.
Yeah, if this was Dragon Ball Z, this would be 5 minutes into the whole story. This whole 8 episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
It just says you transform and you swap your approaches that you swap on that. So there's no action for that. Okay, so Ari hides behind Vold while Vold goes doggy. What else do we have going on?
I don't want to, but I will. I guess I'll load one of my handguns, I guess.
Okay.
I want to run back to that weird pool of water and like scoop some of it up.
The barriers prevent you from going back through the forest. You're like in a clearing out in between the forest and like the shoreline that's facing the city.
Alice just sprints into a wall.
Ugh.
Dogfoot, are you doing anything?
I think also probably hiding behind Vold. It seems appropriate. The other leg.
Okay. She stops like 2 feet from your group, and she claps her hands in front of you. And I need everyone to make me a guile roll.
Well,
Oh wait, it's 4 dice. I remember how to play this game.
Ouch.
Okay, anyone who had 2 or higher is safe. So I think that's just Ari, it looks like.
Oh, I got 2.
No.
Oh, you got
that's
2? Okay, so the 2 Fae, the magic is very powerful. You can definitely tell whatever is possessing her is above your level of power, but you're able to resist. Your
Okay.
friends, however, are not. The 3 of you feel yourself like it's like moving through molasses now. Like your body is very slow. Like time's like gripping you tightly. You will make any rolls until you break out at -2. Okay, but who
It's
would
rough.
like? Who would like?
Hey,
to-
that's
who would
considered
like
a
to-
sticky condition.
I'll
right?
say, yeah, it's definitely a sticky condition. I'll say that either Ari or Dogfoot can act next.
I would be delighted to act next.
Go for it.
Ari will immediately be like, "Oh my god, you guys! I know you can do better than this. You're so super cool, and you can definitely shake this off if you just put all of your energy into it." I think it only works on one person, but I'll use inspiration. So, I will inspire Alice.
Oh.
Because I know Alice can. You don't need inspiration. You already did the thing. I
I-
already shook it off. You're my
I
bestie,
will-
but you don't need my help. Plus
I will
Alice
say
has the ability to
I-
help other people.
I will say, if it carries over, I still have 1 inspiration from last time.
They don't
Oh, they're
carry over.
different.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
they
see,
don't
I
carry
see.
over. They don't go
But-
past the scene.
But also, you
Got it,
also have
got it.
inspiration, so it's either I get rid of a sticky condition, or I heal one, or I give you guys the 3 uses.
Okay, so
So I'm not giving you.
you're
I'm not
using
giving
it
you
to
a 3. I'm using it to get
unfreeze
rid
them.
of the condition altogether. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So you can only
Alice,
you can
you
only
can shake
target
this
you can
one.
only target Alice with that, right?
Yeah, only one person.
So Alice, you feel a pulse of just this like almost searing summer magic wash over you, and you feel yourself snap back into time.
Thank you.
Either you or Dogfoot may act next.
It's up to you.
I think I will like collect some of that summer magic
Mhm.
into the time sword that I'm wielding, right? I guess it's like a time katana.
Mm-hmm.
And
cool.
I will slice away this stickiness from around Vold.
Okay.
So I'm using the same ability that Ari is.
Oh yeah, you have inspiration as well, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you just kind of parry the energy, channel it, and then just kind of like cut through Vold, but it just shatters this like cocoon around them, breaking
the
them out.
positivity train.
You get inspiration. You get inspiration. I love it.
I know where all my fate points are going this turn.
Okay, Vold or Dogfoot.
Dogfoot, you got anything in mind?
Yeah, but it's probably disruptive. So, you want to by all means.
I mean, Volt's just taking a swing at her head, so
Okay. That's about what I was gonna do.
I don't know that is the force, right?
Yeah, if you're just swinging on her, it's just force.
Oh wait, no. I'm gonna roll with this one. There you go. Because both of them go up by one when I transform.
Yep, they have scale, so... Ooh, even with that... Oh, did you roll mantle?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, even with mantle, you beat him by 2. So them are 2 stress. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you slash them across the chest as they dodge back, but not quick enough. Dogfoot, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go for the ankles, like the little chihuahua that I am.
Awesome. Give me
Bite 'em.
either... Actually, give me force as well.
Ooh. When did I get 3 in force? A 3.
Just last round, last time we played when we all got
Oh.
+1 to something.
Yeah, you all got leveled.
Cool.
Okay.
And we got cool color-coded jewelry.
You
Oh wait,
sure
I have
did.
wings now.
Except
You
for
do have
except for
wings
Amelia.
now. You
We
have
got a
very
4-5
disturbing
necklace.
looking wings, if I remember correctly. Were they like fish wings or something?
Yeah, it was like a flying fish. That's right.
Yeah, what was your roll?
A 3.
3. That does not hit. They rolled a 4. So you
Damn.
go to bite at their ankles, but they're still moving back from Vold's hit, and they just kind of kick you away. Amelia, you are up. It seems like everything is moving in half time to you. You see everything very slow.
I'm just. Oh God. And has she moved closer to us? Did you say?
Yeah, she's like within like a foot or 2 of you guys.
Okay, I guess I'll attempt to shoot her.
Okay. Give me a guile roll with -2.
That's a -3, which seems right on
Nice.
brand.
I can roll and see. Yeah, it's
Sharpshooter.
way off. That's a critical miss. So
Yeah.
the bullet comes out of the gun, and it's moving like this slow, and they just literally wait and just catch it, and it gets in front of them, and they are going to flick it back at you.
Oh, that's rude.
So I need you to make me a I believe it's quick.
Haste?
Haste, that's what it is. Haste roll.
That's a 3.
So it's gonna be 2. That is gonna be a 4. So you're gonna take a point of stress as the bullet just flies back, goes in right through your left shoulder.
Cool. No doubt.
Yeah, but they are going to move up again, and they are going to go for Dogfoot, because Dogfoot went after them, so Dogfoot's probably the closest right now. They're going to make a focus roll. No, they'll do a flare roll. I need you to make me an intellect roll, Dogfoot.
Damn, I'm so fucking smart. 2.
Okay. They rolled a 5. So they just like kind of disappear, and they like grab you from the back of your neck and lift you up like a cat, like by the scruff of your neck, and they just kick you, and you go flying into the barrier, and it's like an electric fence if you're getting shocked by this purple energy as you slide down slowly. You take 3
Oh, no.
points. You take 3 points of stress.
Okay, I have a question. Rule wise, I only have 2 points of stress left.
You guys
What
would
do
have
I
been
do?
cleared of stress at the end of the last thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stress clears at the end of every scene.
Can I? This is up to the GM's discretion according to the description. Can I use my countermeasures to like catch Dogfoot?
Like shortstop.
So that nullifies scale.
Yeah,
So-
but if you read down lower, it says that the GM's discretion this stunt can also nullify other effects of supernatural powers and whatnot. So I'm just asking if it.
Not for
If it
something
doesn't,
like
don't worry
not
about
for
it.
something like this. You could probably use it to mitigate the damage a little bit if you want, but it's not going to stop it.
Fine.
Okay. But I believe it would be back to Ari.
Amelia's still stuck, right?
Yeah, Amelia's still stuck.
She's busy
Then I'm
getting
gonna
bullets
use
flipped in her
my
forehead.
second fate point to get rid of that sticky condition. Amelia, I know you can do it. Messing with you, but man, it's on your side, right? You can do it. You got this. Sorry about your shoulder.
Another wash of energy, summer energy. You are muted, by the way, Amelia. Another wash of summer energy, and you break out of your time cocoon, and we are over to Alice.
Can I like watch Murphy's movements to try to find some sort of like weakness that we can exploit?
Give me an intellect roll.
Sure.
Oh, sure. Be a smart reporter.
I have a 2.
With a 2, it's you don't know enough about this type of magic in general, but with whatever this purple energy is and the barrier, you feel like they're linked. So if you can somehow maybe disrupt the barrier, it might weaken her potentially.
Okay, good to know. I'm going to yell that out. It seems like the barrier is connected to our magic somehow. I have an idea on how I might be able to disrupt it, but if anyone else has something, I would go for it.
As Dogfoot's like sliding down this wall, just like no all ears. Whatever your idea is.
Vold, you were up. You hear Alice look around and then scream that out as you see Dogfoot still sliding down said barrier.
Can I? Is there a way to do like a scan of the barrier and see if there's a weak spot to attack?
Look at your sheet. I'll let you use your countermeasures for that if you would like.
Oh.
So you can see that like if you hit it, you see the weakest concentration of this purple energy is at the very top of the dome, like dead center on the top of the dome is like the weakest, like the thinnest film of whatever this magic is.
All right. Just to annoy her, I'm gonna step forward and then spin around to behind her and then shoot up at the top of the dome.
You just gonna jump up to the top of the dome?
No, I'm gonna shoot up to the top of the dome.
Oh,
I'll
you're
pull
gonna
a gun
shoot.
out.
I thought you meant like
Yeah.
you're gonna shoot up there. I'm like, what?
I've got weapons. I got no shoot.
Okay, yeah,
and then,
make
like,
me
gun.
a force roll.
5.
Need to make a stress track for the barrier now. Give me a second. So the barrier's gonna take 2 points of damage. You shoot through and you see the bullets pierce through, and like the barrier closes in another 5 feet radius.
Like gets smaller?
Mm-hmm.
Does she look any weaker?
She flinches as the barriers hit, like pretty like drastically. Each shot that hits it.
I was gonna say, because if the barrier just gets smaller, that's like a bad thing.
But it is over to Dogfoot.
Vold's gonna yell out at the middle of or the top of the barrier as he does it. So
as the shots go off and he calls that out to Dogfoot, you finally land back on the ground. The barrier shrinking, pushing you off of it a little bit. You stumble onto the ground.
I'm gonna scurry over to Vold, and I'm gonna think in my mind that we have to attack her. What in her magic? That's her weakness, and I assume that's this dome. And seeing what just happened, I'm gonna say, Vold, throw me like a spear at the dome.
Fastball special. Okay. I'll let you do that as your action. Vold makes the roll though, so Vold roll me force.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
Vold looks down at you with this giant smile on his face, grabs you up, and oh, come on. I'm going to use a fate to re-roll that. Okay, there you go. Whips you up there with a 6.
I mean, I'm magical, right?
Give me a haste roll, Alex.
Ooh, I'm pretty hasty.
And you have wings now, so
Yeah, that's a 3.
Okay. So you're able to do 1 point of stress to it as you get thrown up and you kind of go head first. You forget to brace yourself and just smack your head into the top of the dome. So you do a point of stress, but you're going to take a point of stress.
Fair.
But you rolled high enough on your haste that you're able to remember that you have wings in time and catch yourself in the air with your new wings.
The real question is, are his horns intact?
Yeah.
Your horns are still fine.
Cool.
With the point of damage, it closes another couple feet. It's probably about 15-foot radius now. You guys are getting very close together.
Is my pink hat still on? That's the real question here.
No, your pink hat disintegrated.
Oh no, this will take it off.
You have to buy a new one at the aquarium. But it is over
Disintegrated.
to Amelia. Yeah, you just hit a big barrier of magic, and it's just a normal hat.
So while Vold and Dogfoot are doing all that, I'm going to attempt to distract her and shoot her one more time for shooting me back, because that was
Yeah, this is just normal
pretty
this time.
messed
Just
up.
make a guile roll.
Where's my shit? There it is.
What is your guys' scale being square creatures?
That's a 4 for Guile.
Let's see. I know I have no one here with the sheets. Supernatural. Okay, so they have 2 scale.
I thought there was a change when we changed.
That's you have that where you can be like above them on a scale if you make.
Yeah, but I meant like a part of the transformation. I don't remember. I'm reading it now.
Yeah, I think it's still supernatural, I believe. So that's going to be a plus. That's going to be 4 on their roll. What did you say you had?
A 4.
Okay, so yeah, it meets. So they do take a point of stress because it meets. But yeah, you just kind of clipped them in one of their arms as they dodge out of the way. They're a cop. They're used to taking gunfire. So let's see. What do they want to do? Yeah, I'll do this now. They're gonna use their burnout. So they're gonna mark that. Let me find the ability. Okay. So as they do that, they start to glow again as this kind of energy starts to like turn white, and you start to hear like cracks, like glass cracking as each of the veins of purple in their body go like a bright white light. As you guys all like get blinded for a second, and once it fades, they do not look human whatsoever anymore. They look almost otherworldly, like outsider-ish, similar to that one creature that you guys fought in the college dorms. Just like something that's out of your nightmares. It's hard to even describe for human minds. It's like their flesh is like pulsating. There's like weird like veins on the outside of their body now. It's like someone took them and pulled them inside out almost.
Yeah.
But you also see as they transform the sanity, any sense of sanity in their eyes is completely left. And they're going to charge forward and attack Ari.
No.
What? I'm hiding behind Vold.
Ari, I need you to make me a haste roll.
Oh, no, go through. Vold is dead. Leave me out of this.
You take 2 points of stress as they just like you blink and they're in front of you and they just grab you up and like choke slam you down into the ground. And some of
Can I
like
use
this
my
muscle
stunt?
like starts to form around your neck from their body.
Can I use my Defender of Prey stunt right now?
Defender of Prey.
Yeah,
What does
it
that
says
do?
once per session, you may elect to suffer the outcome of any attack inflicted on any character.
Oh,
The
okay,
immediate
yeah.
presence.
You can
I'm
take
gonna
that.
dive down.
You can dive bomb and push them out of the like you shoulder check out them out of the way just to be grabbed by the neck, and you get slammed down and have the muscle start to like connect and form around you. It's like the flesh is fused into your neck as you take 2 points of stress.
Now I've used
That's
up all the
worse.
stress.
I'd rather it be happening to me.
Yeah, what are you at now? You're at like 5, right?
That's it. Yeah. No, I'm at 6.
You're at 6. Okay, so you're not down yet. The next time you take stress, you'll mark in peril, and then you'll mark doomed. And then if you get hit again, you die.
Uh-oh.
So don't get hit 3 times.
No, Dogfoot, why did you do that?
So yeah, you guys see Dogfoot just get slammed down in this like weird fleshy mass that they are now start to like form with their body. And it is Ari, it is your turn as you see your friend dive down and save you.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, I'm tempted to do something really insane.
Do it.
Do it.
Being more insane the better.
No, I don't think I should. The insane thing would be calling Summer's favor.
Do it. That won't have any consequences at all.
Okay, this is the thing. So Dogfoot is obviously in big trouble, and Dogfoot's my bestie, and I have a sense of self-preservation that's pretty strong, but not that strong, clearly.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna be putting myself in big danger doing it, but I'll do it anyway. Let's go.
Yeah, big danger.
So you're calling in summer favors. Let me read this. You mark
Okay, I'm gonna mark
indebted.
Mm-hmm.
You get automatic success to attach without having to roll.
Yeah, and that is going
How
to
many
be
boxes?
Dogfoot.
How many boxes of indebted is it?
I have 5 available total.
Mark 3. Gonna take 3.
Okay.
Let me find the appropriate summer fade, which their name is.
Dogfoot, you're my priority. Why did you take that for me?
I feel like I've been like pushed into the ground.
Yeah, you're like pinned on the ground.
Oh yeah. Ari's just like flitting around complaining about it.
You're
Bye.
pinned to the ground by a flesh gland.
Let him go.
Everything hurts.
Where is my fade? Where's the real pain?
This is the part where the GM consults.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry.
So
That's the problem with doing insane stuff. Somebody has to look it up afterwards, be like, all right, what did
So
you do?
you feel this surge of summer magic way above your mantle as you hear the voice of Sarissa, the summer lady, in your ear. I knew you'd come back to us, young one. You know what this means. Do you still want this power?
I really do, but if I see Dogfoot, then it's worth it.
Then I need your
From the hole in the
I
ground.
need your thrice bound promise.
Don't do it, Ari.
I'll come
You
back.
don't need to.
Say 3 times
I'm
for me.
okay.
I, Ari, will owe a favor to the summer lady.
I, Aristania, will owe a favor to the summer lady. I, Aristania, will loan a favor to the summer lady. I, Aristania, will loan a favor to the summer lady. Can you believe
As you say it the third time, you guys, it's like a miniature sun goes off from Ari's body. Like if we were joking about Super Saiyan transformation earlier, this kind of looks like that for a brief second. As Ari, you feel your arm without like your power move, and you kind of feel Sarissa's presence like cloak your body, and there's just a bolt of summer magic that just blasts this Karen back into the barrier across the thing without being attached to Dogfoot any longer. You're going to make me a flare roll and add +2.
Okay, 6.
Damn.
That will be a 1, 2, 4. So they're going to take 2 points of stress as they're blasted across the thing. They are looking very hurt. So that was Ari's turn. And as the power leaves your body, the last thing you hear is just a whisper that only you can hear. We'll talk soon once this time mess is fixed. Good luck. And you feel like you don't see anyone there, but you feel like a caress down your cheek.
Ooh.
Okay. Alice.
Yeah, I feel like Alice would be like kind of like shaking her head, kind of stunned after that blast of light. But if Murphy is slumped over on the ground, then I think that Alice would try to sort of like pin her there so that people could like finish her off, maybe.
You want to run up and try to pin her down while she's on her knee, like try to pin her to the ground, type of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a force roll.
Sure. 4.
That matches. So yeah, you pin him down, but it's not like you're not totally in control. It's more like the two of you are kind of like wrestling around, kind of like jockeying for position type thing. As you run forward and you kind of like your weapon changes to the bow staff on its own, and you get it wedged down, but it's kind of like it wedges under one of each of your arms, so you kind of just both stuck to the staff, kind of moving back and forth.
And I call over my shoulder, "Get her, get her! So someone get her!"
Vold, your skinny little reporter friend just jumped on a former cop who's souped up on magic. What do you want to do?
Yeah, so Vold is charging forward with a drop kick into the barrier to see if he can't kick her into the barrier.
Give me that force roll.
That's not good. I'll use my other fate to bump that to a 4.
So bump it to a 4?
Yeah.
They're also going to need a fate point. Gives them a 3. So they mark stress spots as they fly back into the barrier and kind of roll off to the side. And as they get to their feet, Dogfoot, you are up.
Am I?
You got out of whatever the hell that was about to happen to you, but you're still prone on the ground where you were pinned in like a small outline of your body that's cratered into the ground at the moment.
Can I do anything, or?
Yeah, you can act.
Am I
you just gotta get up and move and decide what you want to do.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna just do the Dogfoot thing and maybe limp over after her and try for the ankles one more time.
Okay, make me a force roll.
3.
Okay, 3. That's gonna beat. It's gonna tie, but they can't really afford to take any more damage, so they're gonna burn another box of their power. And as you're like this close to biting their ankles, they just flash their hand and you freeze in space. And you're frozen in time as they burn a box to freeze you. So you're like mid-air, like teeth out, going to bite. And Amelia, you're
thing
up.
you've ever seen.
Okay. Uh, because I'm real stressed. Did you say that she was back on her feet, or is she still like on the
She is
ground for
standing.
Karen?
After the drop hit, she stood to her feet to freeze Dogfoot. So she has a hand out reach. Dogfoot's frozen like this close to her ankles, and then Vold and Alice are behind her.
Perfect. I am going to use one of my stunts and use Street Fighter
Okay.
and grab anything I can. And I would just like to leap over Dogfoot and just like crack her on the side of like the cheek or something.
Yeah, you find like a broken off branch that's pretty sturdy and thick that you can grab as you run forward. Go ahead and make me a guile roll, I would assume, because it's Street Fighter. So go ahead and make a guile roll. 4.
That was great.
Oh, I rolled all negatives on the dice.
Nice.
I was trying to do that earlier, fucking around, because I was just rolling the dice before and got 4 pluses and 4 zeros. There's the 4 minuses I was trying to get. So that's a plus scale plus your bonus, the 1. So you do 3 points of damage. They are going to mark in peril, so they are pretty fucked. As you just hear their net snap, and their head goes 180 degrees back, and you just see them go and just kind of pull it back in place.
Yikes.
What the fuck?
Okay, it's their turn.
Guys!
They're gonna burn their last point of time. I need you to make me an intellect roll, Amelia.
Fuck. 1.
Ooh.
And let me see. I need to look at your sheet for a second.
Can I burn a fate point to reroll for that?
Sure.
So that's rough. 2.
Okay. Let me see.
Hey, at least it
Could
did
be
get
worse.
worse, right? Yeah.
Right? I was like, yeah, it could have been worse.
They're going to invoke a hidden aspect on you, which relates to that pretty necklace around your neck. So they're going to get
Cool.
plus
This
2 in their
fucking
roll.
necklace.
I hate this necklace.
2, 4. That's a 9. So
It's a high
they
number.
reach out and you freeze in place and they lift you in the air. And you remember the scene from Avengers where Hulk just bodied Loki?
Oh,
They start
no.
pinballing you around the whole clearing. You're gonna mark your full stress track, whatever it's at, just max it out. Because they substantially were higher than your roll. And as you skid to a stop, you guys look over at Amelia. Amelia's 13 years old.
Yeah.
They have de-aged you.
Cool. Love that.
What does 13-year-old Amelia look like?
13-year-old? Holy shit. Lot
Literally
smaller.
like half your lifespan, I think, just went backwards.
Yeah. Yikes. She has a lot more freckles than she does already. Her hair is like even brighter than what it was to her mom's dismay. She has braces. She's like cute for a 13-year-old, but like you're like you still have your glow up. Don't worry, kid.
Hold out for them. Okay. Ari, what would you like to do as you see that very beat up teenager now in a crater in the middle of the clearing?
Sorry, I missed it. You talking to me?
Mm-hmm. It is your turn.
Aside from panic, you mean?
The only remnant you feel from your favor, you feel like the lady's still watching what's happening now. Like you feel her presence watching the scene.
Oh yeah, of course she is. Why would she not be doing that? Okay. Dogfoot's already back on its feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's a quick little guy. I don't really have anything that's useful in healing, but can I swoop down and like grab Amelia and just try to like pull her away from wherever she is?
Yeah. She's substantially smaller and you are supernatural. You need to make a roll for that. You can scoop them up and fly back.
Okay, can I use haste to get both of us out of the way as much as possible?
Yeah, give me a haste roll. Higher you roll, tell you what happens.
Okay, dos.
Those. Okay, you get maybe like to the edge of the barrier on the other side. So you're as far back as you can go. But you're not super high up because it is a little bit heavy, not enough
For
to
sure,
drag you
yeah.
down, but you're still struggling a tad. Alice.
Would you call Amelia's de-aging a condition that represents physical or spiritual injury?
Not really an injury.
Fair enough, fair enough. In that case, then, I want to wait for an opportunity for this creature who used to be Lieutenant Murphy,
Mm-hmm.
for them to like lunge forward and try to swipe at someone. I want to get in between them and their victim so that they get at me first.
So you just want to hold your action to block. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Vold. You're
You
up
said-
as you see Alice stand next to you, bracing himself with the bow staff out.
You said that they have like those blue veins on the outside.
No,
The
these
body?
are like actual like human veins now. Like their body, or they went back, like the veins exploded, and then their body just inverted itself. So they're just a human being that's been pulled inside out.
Just a human being that's been.
So is
Yeah,
their,
only that.
their spines on the outside then?
It's more like their muscular and their what's the system called? Their circulatory system are on the outside.
All right. I'm aiming for the biggest veins or biggest cluster of veins, and I'm just going to grab hold and try and rip them off.
Okay. Give me a
Whoa.
force roll.
Damn it. 3.
3. They rolled a 4. So they're able to just catch your hands and they break a couple of your fingers as they push you away. Does not not enough to cause a stress, but yeah, a couple of your fingers snap back. Dogfoot, you're up.
Still frozen, right?
Yeah, you are. You're kind of like similar to the time continues. You can start to move, but it's gonna give you a -2 to anything you do while you're frozen.
Okay. I want to crawl up Karen and like kind of like spiral up her body and then chomp on her neck.
Okay, give me a force roll -2.
Oh my god, that's really bad. -1.
They rolled a 5. So you do that, and they're just kind of like, you're moving very slow, and they catch you, and as soon as you get up to eye level, they just elbow you in the face and break your nose.
Oh,
You have too
My
much
moneymaker.
points of stress to take any damage, and it's not a serious enough injury to mark an in peril, I think, so I think you're good, but it does knock you back, and you go prone next to her. Amelia, you are 13 in Ari's arms. What would you like to do?
I still have all my same skills though, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm just gonna shoot her again, because at this point I am far past angry.
Okay, give me a guile roll.
That's a 2. I hate it here.
She does get hit. You just start spraying erratically. The recoil's really strong now for you. It starts snapping your like hands back as you shoot. But a couple of the stray shots do get her in a cluster of veins, and her blood starts to squirt out. She is in doom, so she's on the edge now. And it is her turn. So, make a roll. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen here. 8 point to reroll that. Okay, that's a little bit better. So that's a 6. She digs both hands into the ground, and you see the veins start to spread, and the barrier shrinks and shrinks and shrinks. But when it goes past your bodies, it goes through you, and she novas out and explodes. Need everyone to make me a haste roll, please. We got roll 20. So we got a 1, a 2, a 2, a 1. And what did you get, Alex?
One.
Love the uniformity on the rolls, guys.
We're all screwed together. Oh, God.
Alex,
And that's the end of the
Alex,
stream, everyone.
what are you at right now, damage-wise? You have all your stress and in peril, or
yeah.
do you have in peril blank still?
No, I'm not in peril yet.
You are in peril now.
Nice.
So are you, Amelia, because I think your stress is also full.
Yeah.
The rest of you, your stress track fills up. So
What? That's 6 points. Ugh.
you all rolled really shitty compared to that 6 roll that she got. She crit on you guys with her explosion, and as she explodes, you see in her place a specter of the Karen Murphy that you guys knew, with grateful eyes. They look like a look of thanks as they fade away.
You're
And
welcome.
that is where we're gonna take our break. So we will be back in about 10 minutes all to see what the hell happened there and see where our team wants to go. See you soon. Hey everyone, and welcome back. We're out of battle. You guys defeated whatever the hell Karen Murphy turned into just now. Two of you are badly hurt, and one of you is a teenager again. But besides that, you're good. Oh, and one of you owes a favor to a very powerful fae, but that's another story.
Also, just how covered in whatever that was are we?
Yeah, it's just flesh and goo and blood on all of you. Just rained down on all of you. Like, it looks like one of the corpse explosions on Diablo if you're a necromancer. It just blew up everywhere.
I'm
Right.
just walking to the water.
Ari, you didn't need to do that.
As the time kind of
I did though.
goes back, though, you kind of like see flashes and like fast forward around you of like the normal events that were happening here while you guys were stuck in that time bubble. So you see the whole fight with the Skinwalker that was after Dresden and Morgan. You see Dresden bring the White Council and the White Court here as a distraction. You see all of them breaking out into fights. You see that whole situation that happened in this time resolve itself around your guys' time bubble. And then you see the last of them leave the island, and you guys are alone. As you catch up to where time is now.
I really hated that. You guys? That was pretty terrible, wasn't it?
I want to run over and check on Amelia. And I think that as I get closer, there's this sort of like ripple in time as my healing presence stunt kind of takes into effect.
Okay.
And
heal your in peril condition, Amelia. You are no longer in
Yeah.
peril. And I'll say with that,
Sweet.
you don't go back to your normal age, but you're 18. You're halfway back to where you were as you age up a
That's-
little bit.
Nice. Cool.
And
Awesome.
just so everyone knows, this now means that Keith hates me. I've decided that.
I had to
Keith had to
choose.
choose who to heal, so Keith obviously does not like Alex.
Keith was warned if he chose Amelia, then it meant he hated Alex. So, yeah.
Okay, Keith, I wouldn't have healed Alex either, so you're good.
Glad to know that I'm the favorite. Good.
Yeah, Alice kind of like crouches down over Amelia, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay? You
Yeah. Is it bad? Do I look terrible? I feel terrible. Wow.
I-
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like you've at least gotten up to 18 now. You used to look a little bit younger."
Was I not? What was I before? Like,
Oh. And then I like bring you over to the edge of the water so you can see your reflection.
As you see yourself covered in goo.
Yeah, you see like a vein tendril like on your face.
oh my god. What? Yikes. Okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. If I walk. Okay, I want to do something. Can I walk into the pool and just see what happens?
You're
at
not
this
near the
point?
pool. You're on the edge of the shoreline. The pool's back in the deep forest behind you, so you have to walk back that way.
Ugh, do I really want to walk that far alone? I'll wait for everyone.
While Alice goes over to Amelia, Ari is gonna ditch Amelia to run over to Dogfoot and just do some tearful throwing themselves like.
Why did you make that promise?
To the ground and I thought you were gonna die, maybe.
I was okay. You shouldn't have made that promise.
You should have made that promise. You know what I mean?
I didn't make any promises. Did I?
When you got in the way instead of me, and then I thought you were gonna die for sure because she kept just like shoving you into the ground, and then look, there's a hole. There's a hole where you were.
Um,
Right there.
Dogfoot, as Amelia, as Ari's holding you, it doesn't feel painful, but it almost burns with the amount of summer magic on them at the moment from the favor. Like it makes you very uncomfortable being in their presence this close at the moment. Like almost like you're like all the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up.
Just despite that, just let it happen. What does that promise mean? What do you have to do now?
I'll just go back later. It's fine. We'll see each other again, probably. It's better than you being dead, so it's fine.
I'll be fine. No more promises like that.
Okay, I promise.
I said no promises.
Sorry. Okay. We're all okay though, so it's fine. It's worth doing.
As Ari says that, Vold walks out of the water, does the epic dog shake.
With just a stench of wet dog everywhere.
I love that smell.
Definitely makes Amelia's hackles rise more than most of the group.
She takes like 7 steps back.
Yeah, everything appears to be quiet on the island now that everyone has left. You could feel the very potent magical forces leave. You feel the White Court run off one way. You can feel the presence of the White Council and Dresden open up, pass through the Fey realm and just kind of walk off into the Never Never.
All right,
What do we
guys.
do?
Well, yeah. What's next?
I guess we just go find Dresden again. Maybe.
Yeah, we've pretty much had the same plan the entire time. We just keep running into things as we go. By the way, why are you younger?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I'm going to attempt to talk to the group. I'm going to go back to the pool, see if maybe, just maybe, for once in my goddamn life, shit will work my way, especially when it comes to magic.
Yeah.
I'm going to start walking back to the pool.
Vold follows, but you just hear him say, "So you plan on becoming a newborn?" Got it.
You walk back to the pool, you get to that clearing in the forest, and sound turns off again. Are you going into the pool to try to communicate?
Yep.
Okay. You step into the pool and get into the water, and you go to communicate. You feel the emotions reach you, but no voice, and you feel down and the necklace is gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. You can still feel
At this point, it's
emotions
probably a
coming
good
from
thing.
the island, though. You feel curiosity and worry.
Ooh. I'll climb out of the pool and walk out of the clearing so the group can actually communicate. Do I look? Am I back to my usual age?
It didn't do nothing to heal you. You're still 18.
Shit. Okay. Do you all notice anything different about me besides my age? Don't bring it up. I'm pissed.
That's all I could see. I don't.
No.
The necklace. The necklace. It's gone. I don't know where it is.
None of the rest of you remember a necklace at all.
What
Were
necklace?
you
Necklace.
wearing a necklace?
You de-aged and you're worried about losing jewelry?
It probably melted when that thing exploded.
You guys are really fucking funny, but this isn't the time for jokes.
Sorry, I usually pay attention to like people's clothes and stuff, but I don't know what you mean.
The fuck? Okay, it's fine. It was causing me more problems than anything, so I guess it's good that's gone. But I need you to hear me out, and I'm not crazy. I swear.
Okay.
I had a necklace. It got me killed the first time. Now I'm here with you guys. It came back. It exploded in my hands a few days ago. Now we're here in this island, and it talked to me, or it didn't really talk to us. It more like blinked once for yes, twice for no, something like that. I don't remember, but it's gone. And that's the necklace that Karen Murphy was just like, oh, do you know where Amara is? It's that necklace is connected to her. Do you not remember any of this?
I remember her saying that we like smelled like Mara was around because Vold said something about it being like donuts.
Okay. Cool.
But,
That's fine.
I mean,
it's fine.
it just sounds like it's magic, and maybe if it's related to things, then it's also moving around in time. So if it moved around in time a lot, then maybe it went back on its own timeline to where you're not on it anymore. Does that make sense?
No.
None of this does, but I'm gonna say yes. I think you are onto something.
Do we need to find this necklace?
Will the magic talking necklace help us find Dresden in some way?
I don't know. I don't know. It just shows up at some weird ass moments. And I can't really tell why.
Okay, then
Dogfoot, did you eat it?
what kind of weird ass moments?
Like me getting murdered the first time,
Okay.
or it exploding in my hands the second time,
Okay.
or us appearing here the third, and now it's gone.
I mean,
I'm
it
not
sounds
stressed
like
or anything.
it sounds like it's got a like in its own time sort of vibe. Maybe we'll run into it again in the
Yeah.
future.
So like we just do weird things and then it'll show up in one of those places, right?
Yeah, it'll
Can
find
we-
us.
Can we just go back to the city, please?
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just go back and we'll find Dresden and everything will be fine, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Probably not.
Dogfoot, can you hold my hand, please?
Yeah, of course. Maybe
Hopefully-
somewhere where we could get medical attention would be a good first
Wait.
stop.
Yeah.
Are you
let's run
in one
over to a
piece over
doctor.
there?
Barely.
Maybe Vold, maybe you can carry him actually.
a little too aggressively. Vold picks you up, tosses you on his shoulder.
Ah!
Be careful! Dogfoot can't die, okay?
Yeah, don't die up there. I don't need a dead body riding on my shoulder.
I'll try not to.
Thank you.
What's a good Fey healer that we can go to?
For this thing.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Good thing.
Yeah. But like, yeah, this isn't really the time when I was in the city, so I don't know. But I mean, Dresden probably knows. Does anybody know where he lives?
In
Alex?
Chicago.
I mean, he's not wrong.
So first things first, we need to find a boat of some sort to get off this island.
Can't swim.
You're pretty far from the sea. Like, you're pretty far into the lake.
It's a big lake.
I'll walk the shoreline.
I will fly upwards and look down to see if there is maybe a boat nearby that we can use.
One of you also
Go for
has
it.
like a way to open ways, right?
open what?
Yeah, I can use Pathfinder, but that's just gonna move us to the Wild Fae realm. I don't.
You could move there and then move back because you can move between realms. It's like stepping into the Never Never. That's kind of what like wizards do in Dresden. They step through there, they travel a little bit, and then they step out another place where they want to be.
Okay, sure. Okay, you guys, this is my first time doing this, but it's supposed to be like intrinsic to Fae. So I'll think really hard about it.
You're doing a great job.
Give me an intellectual. Void.
Oh, 2. Not terrible.
Wonderful. I'm so proud of you.
I meet it. So you do open the portal. You guys go in. You are back in the time realm, but it looks normal. It doesn't look broken like it was when you were in there. Everything's white again, and you guys are in the infirmary.
Well, it's not purple.
Oh, thank God.
perfect.
Hey, are you in
The
one
room I
piece?
want to be in.
We'll poke you. You in one piece?
Stop being mean to him.
Well, we're in the infirmary. The last 3 times we were here, things fixed themselves. I wanted to know if he was fixed.
Well, it's
Call
like
the
when you
nurse.
first came here. The injuries are kind of like in stasis.
Press the nurse button.
Is there like an odd call button
There's
somewhere?
no on call button. It's a very old style infirmary.
Let's go see if Amara's here somewhere.
Yeah, Arya's just gonna like jet out and go as fast as possible looking for somebody to take care of Dogfoot. And then once she finds somebody, she's gonna go back to the infirmary. Like I would ask the boss lady if she was the necklace, but I'm not gonna do that because the only thing Arya's gonna do is stay near Dogfoot once she finds somebody
Aw.
to help out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna just lay on this bed for a little bit.
So who's heading to like the throne room to try to look for Amara? Amelia.
Yeah, I'll go
Amelia,
as soon-
definitely.
Is it
as soon as I put
everyone? Is it
Dogfoot down,
everyone
yeah.
but Dogfoot who's just looking to lay in the infirmary for now?
No, I'm
the
going back to
only-
Dogfoot the moment I find a nurse.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I'm going through the infirmary to see if I can find like medicine and cabinets or
You
something.
can find
Didn't
like
Amara
you can
magically
find
heal
like
us last time?
gauze and stuff like that. Yeah, last time a few times you guys have been hurt, Amara healed you instantly. Well, more like reversed you than healed you, but yeah.
Mhm.
Like bringing Dogfoot there rather than leaving him in the infirmary would be better.
Up to you guys. The infirmary is fully stocked. There's just no one here to do anything with anything in the infirmary. So it's up to you guys if you want to try to heal them with anything in here.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was gonna
Um,
try.
Let me just mark
Gun or
off
a
my
knife?
last.
Which one do I use?
Give
Just
me
mark off my doom thing now.
give me an intellectual, Alice.
Sure. 5.
So
Hell
in
yeah.
peril is healed by just doing general medicine checks. It's just usually against a +4, so that does you can get them out of in peril.
Yeah, I think Alice is just like, okay, this feels like it would do good things to a winter fae. It's just like icy.
You start inspecting them. The most damage they have is one of their shoulders is completely dislocated, and you pop that back into place, and then their jaw needs set, so you also snap that back. A lot of their bones that are easily snappable back into place, that's what you have to do. You just have to reset a lot of their bones. So there's just a lot of cracking and screaming from their corner.
It's a good thing I went through the chiropractic licensing back when I was
like
a
any
teen.
good reporter would.
Well,
It's a side gig.
Alice had to go undercover to bust a
Oh.
corrupt
There's a
chiropractor.
chiropractor that had a drug smuggling ring.
It's
Well,
my first big story.
That's canon now. That's definitely what
Yeah.
happened. It was a chiropractor
It's
ran
in
by
the
like
books.
it was
It's in
a
the
it was
Dresden
ran
file
by it was
books.
ran by like a werewolf or something.
Chiropractic
You're able to
werewolf.
snap Dogfoot back into place. And you guys can head off to look for Imara. As you guys get to the throne room, however, the orb is there and it's back to normal. It's just you can see flashes of the past moving around. The automations are still missing. They are not there. And as you look to the throne, there is no longer one throne. There is two thrones. And sitting on them are Sarissa, the Summer Lady, and Maeve. Or not Maeve. Molly, the Winter Lady. Forgot Molly took over. Molly, the Winter Lady. Former associate of Harry Dresden.
Uh-oh.
Technically, I think Harry Dresden at this point in time is her Winter Knight, actually. But it's just the two of them.
You're not a mom.
That we are not. Ari is missing. Hi again, Ari. And then Molly, let's see. Molly's actually, they're technically a fae, but they're just a normal human that took on the post. So Molly's not as bad as Sarissa is, technically, even though they are winner. Molly's like, we're just trying to figure out what's going on. We helped do what we can to stabilize this place, but Imara is missing, as you guys know. And,
Yeah.
I see you made the purple go away.
yeah, took
What's with the purple?
time's distorted. Something broke.
Yeah.
A very
So,
important time.
I mean, Dogfoot's broke.
That's not funny.
I'm not saying it is. He's broke.
Okay. The things that we know are that the person messing with time is going after Dresden for some reason, and also the Amelia had a necklace that disappeared. I don't know anything about it, but it might be related because Amelia said, and also yeah, everything kind of sucks. Vampires came after us and they exploded into yellow, purple dust, and I don't know if we still have bits of it. Dogfoot ate some, so
No, you don't have any on you guys.
I took samples.
You don't have any on you.
But
Also,
it
that
seems to have all
detective-
disappeared, I guess.
Also, that detective turned inside out and exploded.
Yeah, that was pretty messed up. But she'd also been around for 400 years or something.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
It's pretty incorruptible.
Said it'd been 400 years since she'd seen us, then turned inside out and exploded.
yeah, and she was covered in the purple stuff too. So purple has to do with time travel, I guess, and it's bad.
See if we can figure
Who was the
something
guy
out.
Who was the guy that chased us away from the house?
That would have been the Earl King. The wild Fey realm has been kind of in flux, and he's been acting very erratically. We saw his attempt on you guys, but we're confused what's strong enough to do that to him. Nothing should be able to control one of us.
Yeah, we're also confused about that. Me and Dogfoot were really worried.
Understandably. The summer and winter queens are trying to do something. We were sent here to keep this realm stabilized. So we're stuck here in the meantime to make sure it doesn't implode on itself. A Fae has to sit in this realm, or time will just go even worse, which is probably why it was starting to stabilize a little bit as it was. You guys need
fairly
to
messed up.
find Imara as soon as possible. That's going to be your number one priority, I think, going forward here. Do any of you know how she used that and they just gestured to the time orb?
Well, Dogfoot punched it or jumped at it. What did you do with it? You hit it?
I threw something at it, but
Yeah.
that ended pretty poorly for everyone involved.
Hey, who has the highest intellect? Is that Alice?
I think so.
Dogfoot. I mean, Vold's got a 4 right now. Transformed.
Oh,
I don't know
there you
what
go.
else has.
I
You
got
have
a 0.
4?
Because he's transformed, he
Damn.
can move a point up and point down.
Oh, you're smarter as a
I'm
dog?
actually
He's
smarter
a
and
smart
smarter now
dog.
because I took 2 stunts for it. So
He's a smart
Okay.
dog.
I got
Really?
3 and 3,
He's
and
a
then 4 and
smart
4 when I
dog.
transformed.
What are Amelia and Alice
Vold
at?
learn new tricks.
Smart dog.
Amelia has 1 in intellect.
Okay, I also have 1. Keith, what's Alice at?
Alice is at 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Alice and Vold can make intellect checks to see if they remember how Imara interacted with the orb to use it.
Ari,
I myself, I don't even remember.
Vold
so.
doesn't usually act like he's
Because Vold is
prioritizing his
extremely
thoughts.
strategic, and he's worried. At the moment, he's been following 2 Fae around
Yeah, that's
that are
fine.
not.
My point is that Ari doesn't know, so Ari's like, I think Alice probably has the best answer out of all of us. Right, Alice?
What did the two of you roll in your intellect rolls?
I rolled a 2.
2 to 3. Yeah, okay, so both you would know. The premise that she used when she interacted with the void, she would put her hand on it and kind of light speak a time period, and then that time period would show up on the orb, and that's how she would pull it to the front for you guys to travel to. But it needs someone who has magic to do it. So out of your group, since the ladies are stabilized in this realm, it would have to be either Ari or Dogfoot to do it.
Okay. I have Pathfinder, so I feel like I'd have a better chance. Unless you also took that? I don't remember. No, you took
No,
wings.
I took wings. I can fly there.
Okay, Ari's like, okay, so I got us here? Which was not where I was trying to go, but that's fine. It was the right place to be. So maybe if I just think about the right place to be. Amelia, can you describe that necklace for me? I'm gonna try to visualize it and like close my eyes and touch the thing, okay?
Yeah. She's going to describe the necklace that I totally remember what it looks like because I have a great memory.
Like a very gaudy gold amulet, and then the amulet is like a red and blue yin-yang symbol.
Can you tell me what a yin yang is actually?
So like half of it's black and the other half's white.
Okay. So it's just like split in the middle?
Yeah, basically. It's basically.
Okay. Okay, does anything happen, boss?
You're just trying to lock it in on the necklace itself.
Yeah.
Give me an intellect roll.
Why was that
Oh
so
boy.
funny?
I don't know. Why was it so funny? Why are you laughing? 2.
Two. Should mention first, because I'm gonna do something here in a second. But first off, your stress would have cleared when you got to this realm. Just an FYI.
Ooh. All of us?
Yeah, any stress. The only thing that doesn't clear typically is like in peril and stuff, but you guys healed all that up now too. So
Yeah.
you guys should all
My
be fresh
indebted
now.
doesn't clear, right?
No, that is not clear. You have to work that debt off.
Yeah.
So that's a 3. You rolled a 2. You take 1 point of stress from like the mental assault of all the times this necklace has appeared in history because you didn't specify a time. So any even appearance of that necklace throughout all of history, past and present and future, just assault your mind all at once.
Jesus.
And you just get like the feedback of that and fall back.
Rush over.
You remember
Sorry,
you
okay.
remember the net list though now that Amelia had. Like you remember her having it and stuff. It breaks the memory fault that you had based on it. But yeah,
Oh,
you're in
necklace.
pain.
Are you okay? Oh no.
Are you
A fan
okay?
A fan, Ari.
What happened?
I made a dumb mistake, but I'll do better this time. Hold on, give me 1 sec.
Yeah, with that happening, Ari, you think you need to specify a time. not just a thing or a location or a person.
Let's try again.
Sure.
Hey, Amelia, what's the
Mhm.
first time you saw it ever?
Ever?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, what's the first time you
Probably.
remember?
Probably me sitting in the car with my grandfather and my brother, and I think he was wearing it. That was like freshman year of college.
Okay. Can you describe the car that you were in and like what your brother looks like? And your we saw your grandpa, right? That was the guy who showed up at Alice's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that asshole. Um
Yikes.
the car is, it's just
Okay.
a black limo. It
What
wasn't
year
too
was
much.
it?
Ooh.
It would have been. So you guys went back to. It would have been '02. Was the year you guys were in.
That's right. Like 2002, I'd
Okay,
say.
that's where we were. That's when we met. Okay.
Yeah. My brother has kind of sandy blonde hair. He's a little darker skinned than I am. Lighter freckles. Pretty much just looks like me, but in guy form. It's kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Right. And then Ari's gonna try to picture that.
Yeah.
Think about the year.
Yep, you
Put
see
her hands on the orb.
you see that scene. You see Amelia be escorted into the limo after, I think it was after the college dorm stuff, I believe. And the three of them sit, and you see Amelia look to her grandfather, and you see the flash of recognition as the necklace is like leans out of the dress shirt that he's wearing as he leans forward to talk to her, and then the memory goes off.
And does a portal appear?
You have a point now, so yeah, you can choose to go. You can choose to have a portal open.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. A purple time portal appears in front of you, and you see the sidewalk on the other side of the limo.
So, do we go back?
A little worried about going through the purple portal.
Vold
So
looks
far,
at-
it's been a bad
I should
color.
say this one looks like the one that Imara would used to make when you guys traveled through. It doesn't look
Purple!
corrupted like the one that you traveled here when it was all broken and shit.
Just all time magic is purple, I think. Dogfoot. So, I'll go through if you go through.
Do
Yeah,
you
Dogfoot,
two
don't you
have
know
any
magic is
information before
color
we
coded?
leave?
Such an
Vold-
idiot.
Vold
Sorry.
looks at the two Fae. Do you two have any information before we leave as to what we find
Honestly,
tomorrow? Is a
we're
pretty generic
as
thing.
lost as you are. We are just trying to make sure it's stable while she's gone. We know she was taken from here, from what we could tell, by some very powerful wizard or something along those lines. Something with very powerful and what felt like old magic. It did not feel fey, but that's honestly the most we could get. It's taken like all of our resources to keep this place together at the moment. And you actually see like both of their faces are like strained.
So the only lead we have is the necklace that only Amelia remembers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We've gone on less so far, so
And it's gone swimmingly.
But before you guys go to the portal, Sarissa gestures to you, Ari, and just tells you to come here. After let your friends go through first, we need to talk for a second. We'll say this is favor number one.
Okay, I'll see you guys in a sec, okay?
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You want me to stay here?
I do, but you can't. Okay?
Careful.
Okay. Like, hold somebody, hold Vold's hand, and I'll come get you soon, okay?
I'm gonna climb up onto Vold's shoulder again.
Sounds good.
Vold reaches up and grabs Dogfoot's head, pulls it down so it doesn't get cut off by the top of the portal and steps through.
Thanks, Vold. Appreciate that.
Sounds good.
Vold on the other side is also going to stand there with his hand inside the portal to make sure it stays open until Ari comes through.
Nice.
And then I'm just assuming the other two of you follow them through.
Yep.
As soon as they all go through, Molly stands up and walks out and just nods at you, Ari, leaving you alone with Sarissa.
Oh, okay.
So, some summer business. Favor I want of you is very, there's a reason that we're having to hold this area. Dresden is missing, so we do not have a winter night at the moment. And someone killed my knight Fitsit. So, at the moment, 2 of our mantles of power in the Fey Court are either broken or gone.
Oh, that's bad.
And with Dresden missing, but ours dead, there's still the imbalance because they technically still have a knight and we do not. So I'm going to need you to do me a very important favor, Ari. And they just surge their hand forward through your chest. And you feel the mantle of the summer night take hold. So you are going to, at the end of the session, shift all of your Fey stuff to the Knight of the Fairy Court mantle.
Jesus.
So the conditions will switch and you can choose one stunt from that list.
That's
And
crazy.
you will get the core
That is
stunts as well.
crazy. Sorry, you said and what?
And you'll get the core stunts, obviously, as well. That they get.
Core stunts plus 1 stunt.
Yep.
That's on top of mine? No, you said it swaps, right?
Yeah, it'll swap your conditions, you'll swap your core stunts, and then you can add an additional stunt. Any additional stunts you would have chosen from your last mantle stay.
Damn.
Okay, so all
I
my
should've went
core
and
stunts
deaded.
flop over, and then
Yep,
I get
conditions
one additional
switch,
stunt.
core
Okay.
stunt switch, and then your additional stunt stay, but you get a new one. That made sense.
Cool.
And you can clear 1 bots off if you're indebted.
That's
So that-
insane.
There goes the Super Saiyan.
But this is a temporary issue until your favor is paid, and then you can choose whether or not you want to stay my knight, because it has to be a choice. Until you work your debt off, you are mine. Now follow your friends, you have work to do. And she just dismisses you.
When Ari steps through the portal, her expression is very much dumbfounded.
Yeah, so typically when you go through time portals, you would appear in your past selves, wherever they would have been in that time, which would have been Amelia in the limo, you guys, wherever you were around town doing stuff. You all appear back in Alice's apartment.
You okay?
And in the middle of the apartment, as soon as Ari appears, which is only a few seconds behind you because, you know, time shit is weird, there's a portal that opens above Alice's, like, I guess, living room table. And the dead body of Amara slams into the ground.
Oh,
What?
Jesus Christ.
Don't say it. Don't
Before-
say it, Pluto.
Before I end the session, we're going to cut away to a different place in town as we see a very familiar nightclub owned by a very familiar NPC to this party. As we see in the back room, your grandfather, Amelia, with the necklace on, talking to a figure in a trench coat and like a hood up. You can't see their features at first.
How dare that man!
And he's like, think our work is done? Mara's out of the picture. We just gotta take care of my granddaughter and her associates, and then I think you will have what you want, sir. It's just the guy in the hooded jacket just nods. Good. We've already lost Murphy, and we need this done as soon as possible. We need to kill Dresden. And as he stands up and lowers his hood to walk out of the room, it's the image of a very much older, weathered and scarred Harry Dresden. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ah!
Wow.
What?
Anyway, so that is everything for Just in Time Just in State
Good Lord.
tonight. Everyone can go around and do their outros, tell them where to find you on social media, if you have anything coming up, etc., etc. Alex, you're up first.
Yeah, before I do that, I just want to say, Kai, all of our problems stem from you, the necklace, and your grandfather. So
I have theories. I
appreciate
have
that.
theories now.
Ah! Ah!
So this is all Amelia's fault. Understood.
No!
Exactly.
Amelia had
Exactly.
the most built-in like family and NPC connections, so I had to use it.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's
I
perfect.
regret so many choices.
Look, note to self: never give Pluto any character background.
Always be
Gus could've
Gus,
told you
vague.
that.
Gus said it. Gus said it at the beginning.
Alex, go
My
ahead.
family dead.
Yes. Yeah.
Every single one
I'm-
of them is dead. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Whoa. I'm Alex. You can find me. Alex is my name, 734 on all the places. I am one of the community leaders at the Initiative Order, and you should all join our Discord because we do amazing things like community games. They're totally free. Anyone can play. It's a lot of fun. Make new friends, play new games. And that's me.
Okay, cool. Gus.
I'm Gus. I can be found here. That's all I really have.
Sounds good. Kai.
Hi, I'm Kai. When I'm not here, I am over on Nat 20 Productions Official here on Twitch, Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have a couple of projects coming up that I'm not allowed to talk about quite yet. But if you follow all my social medias, which is Kai's Wonderful Life, all over the internet, you'll be able to keep track of all those.
Keith.
Hi, I'm Keith. When I'm not here, you can find me over on Total Party Chill, where I run a indie TTRPG game. I would like to use my time to encourage you to donate to the SAG-AFTRA strike initiative. I put a link into the chat because fuck those big studio corporations. So
And Void.
Hey, I'm Void. You can find me here or on every other Monday. Well, no, the first and third Monday of every month. You can find me on Pluto's channel. Playing Pathfinder. If you're going to Big Bag Con, hit me up. I'll see you there. And I might be running a couple games of my game. So if you wanted to be a ghost hunter or wanted to run away from ghosts that are maybe doing horrible things to people, then come find me. And while you're donating to SAG-AFTRA, you can also donate to WAG. The writers are still on strike as well. Yay! Because every 50 years you have to go, hold on, stop. Or in the actor's case, it's like when VHSs came out, they had to strike to get residuals on VHSs. And then when DVDs came out, they had to strike to get residuals on DVDs. And now that streaming is the thing, they have to strike to get residuals on streaming because no big company ever wants to give anybody money. So,
Yeah, that's rats.
yay. And then one day we'll have a union too. You know, when tabletop is the thing that more than two companies make money off of. It's fine. We're doing great. We love you all. We're on the base floor, you guys. In 30 years, it'll be normal. Anyway, love you. See you later. Bye.
Okay, and on that note, I'm Pluto. I'm a non-binary queer streamer and game master on a quest on every game in the known universe. Currently, I have 2 open calls up on my I'm still going to call it Twitter. Um, the first one is for a God Killer series, which, if you don't know, God Killer is a one-on-one actual play by Connie Chain, where one God Killer sets out on a quest to kill a god. I'm going to be running an anthology series with multiple seasons, so the more applications, the more seasons I can get put together for that. That will be pre-recorded starting in September through November for the first 15 episodes for season 1. And then currently, I also have up a 10 to 15 episode mini-series for a magical girl game based on the new Girl by Moonlight system called Life in a Tower. Hold on, I need to bring this up. This is a long title. I don't want to mess it up after how long I took to get this anime style title set up. Hold on. We're gonna get this right.
You like take out a huge scroll.
Telling me
much.
you can't remember the name of your own game?
It's a long name. You'll see in a second.
I mean, I have the application open.
Life in a Tower, how to dismantle the patriarchy, get away with it, and still make it to Homecoming. But yeah, I'll be running 5 players on that. About 10 to 15 episodes starting around October. So if you want to apply for that, that will run through, I think the middle of September is when the casting call closes for that. So go apply for that. Besides that, I will be leaving for Gen Con tomorrow. So if you see me at Gen Con this week, I will be there all 4 days. Come say hi. But with that, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We have 2 episodes left. So come tune in for our penultimate episode and figure out what the hell that last few minutes means for our party. Until then, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.